So hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about Meethealth, which is an AI-powered diet and workout generator for professionals in the healthcare field. So in this video, I'll be just going over the doctor dashboard, and in a follow-up video, you can actually go and see how the patient portal works. To begin with, if you want to switch your language, you can switch the language over here by clicking on this button to switch to Spanish or English, or you can click on this toggle to switch between light and dark mode as you wish. On this page, you can actually sign up for a new account where you can actually enter your full name, your email, your organization name, which we use to add more team members, and then creating a password. So over here, I'm going to use one of my old accounts to start with, and I'm in. So this is the dashboard, and on dashboard you can see these small tabs which tell you about the total patient that you have, the diets that have been generated so far, recent activity in the last 30 days, and active patients in the last 90 days, along with the upcoming appointments that you might have. Over here, you can see the recent activity as a list of what the recent activity was about and the upcoming appointments. When I click on patients, you can see you can manage all your patients over here. You can click on add patient, add the patient details by clicking on different tabs, going over that. You can come here. This is called a dietary tab where you can actually use the AI to generate the 24-hour food recall. Over here you have to just enter the food that they had, for example chicken salad, 2 eggs and toast for lunch, or whatever they had for the day or till the point they came, and based on that the AI will generate the nutritional facts for the food that was entered. For this example, I will be using this test patient. Over here I already have some data stored for the patient, their information, their dietary plans. If I switch to history, I can look at their diet plans, I can look at the workout plans, I can look at the food recalls, and I can look at the progress. To start with diet plans, as you can see, you can click on either of them. If you want to see the plan, you can click on the plan that was created. You can export it, download the PDF, or you can send the email to the patient to the registered email that was registered with you, or you can delete it. Similarly, for the workout, it's the same thing. You can view the plan, you can export the PDF, you can send the email, or you can just delete that. Food recalls is where you can either enter it manually. You can just click on add recall, enter the time, and just enter whatever you want. Let's say I want to enter 2 bananas, and based on that I'm going to analyze with AI and save the data over here. This also consists of two data, one that you enter over here and the other is the recall or the history that was recorded on the patient side, which was from the patient's dashboard. This is the progress monitor. You can actually add the progress over here, or you can have the patient enter these check-ins. So these health check-ins that you see over here were entered through the patient portal. How do you see the patient portal? The patient has the access. If you can look at the top, they have a patient access active right now. You can send them a link, you can send them an email saying that they have an access to the portal, or you can just regenerate their access. Going back, also you can edit the patient as you want. If there's any change in the information like phone number, email, any conditions, you can change anything anytime when you want, just by clicking on the edit patient and then making the changes. Once you make the change, you can just click on save changes and you are done. And after that, make sure to stop editing as well. Going back, this is the appointments tab where you can manage your appointments by scrolling up and down the calendar. Like if I click on 6th December, it says I have an appointment scheduled for the day. You can click on the list view and I can see this is one of the appointments that I have confirmed. I can click on schedule an appointment, then I can search for a patient. I'm just gonna be choosing test patient 2. Now I'm gonna, let's say, I'm gonna choose a date, time, the duration, what kind of an appointment this is. I'm gonna check in at initial consultation. I'm going to make it an in-person. Location should be clinic, and reason for the visit can be first visit. And then I can just schedule the appointment. Once I've scheduled the appointment, you can see that in the list over here. If it says scheduled for now, I'll have to go and change it to confirmed because you are the one who created it, so it's confirmed. And yeah. Now moving forward to diet generator. Now there are 3 different kinds of mode that you can use. These are 3 different AIs with 3 different capabilities. Depending on the subscription plan that you choose, you will have access to either all 3 or just the limited number. For more information, go to the pricing page to get more information about which AI models you may have access to. For this demo, I'm just going to use light model. I'm going to select a patient. All the information that I had was already filled up, and then I'm going to use include diet plans as context. This includes all the diet plans that were previously added, so that it will give a good information about how to create the diet plans for the future. Based on that information, it can regenerate or reuse some of the information, or make sure that it does not reuse anything that was already in the plan. Now I'll just click on generate the plan, and it just immediately starts generating. Based on the model, if it's fast, it takes around 10 to 15 seconds. Smart takes almost 25 to 30 seconds, and advanced takes close to 1.5 minutes to generate the plan. And while we wait for the plan, it's generated. You can save the plan. If you are okay with everything that is in the plan, you can go over the plan, or you can download it as it is, but we recommend saving the plan first and doing anything. If you do not like it, you can regenerate it without anything, or you can click on regenerate with feedback, where you can ask what you want to change in the existing data, or like existing diet plan that was generated. Let's say you were not convinced with a line like the weekly check-in over here was not as per your need. You can just go ahead and click on regenerate and just ask to just remove the particular line, or however you wish. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm going to click on save. You can send the email to the patient to the registered email, or I can just skip it for now. And yeah, that's it. Workout generator works in the same way, exactly how the diet generator worked. You just have to click on the patient, you have to click on the plan, you can click on the goals, you can click on the preferences that they have, and then you can just click on the generator. So while it works, this is going to take some time, so I'll probably just cancel it right over here and just save the plan and skip it. This is Teams page, where we can manage team members. You can invite more members by adding the email address, clicking on the role that they have as a team member or an administrator, or you can activate the user, deactivate the user, activate the plan, change the role, whatever you wish. Analytics page is where you can actually see a more advanced overview of how the data is working. Let's say I have, based on whatever the tab shows you, you can go over the specified chart, and you can actually view how the data was presented over the time. If you want to make changes, you can come to the profile page, where you can make changes to the organization, where you can add your phone number, description, address, website, and these information are normally used to to generate the PDF, or like when sending an email or scheduling an appointment. So these information are used over there. The custom AI instructions are used for you to make AI as you want. AI will work exactly how you prompt it to work. So if you have certain instructions you wanted to follow, if you wanted to add some information that you would love to, this is the place where you can make it a very descriptive instruction for the AI. Like for me, I love tables, keeping a formal tone, keeping it short. So it should be following these, but it's up to you how you would want to update your instructions. You can also use this link to refer anyone in your network, and this will give them access to the, based on whatever the provided offer that we have is. Based on that, they will get the same free effect starting from whenever they log in. So yeah, this was a brief overview of the diet plan generator platform. And in a follow-up video, we can talk about how the patient platform works. And thank you. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach out to us at support@meethealth.us or visit at meethealth.us as you want.